My name is Clare Mateke. I'm an artist, and I chose this design for Olga's because I like animals and I like wildlife. And I chose the story of the honey badger. There's a traditional belief about the animal called a honey badger, that if there's another bird called a honeyguide, which is able to find beehives, and there's a belief that it attracts the honey badger to the beehives. And so it makes little noises and keeps calling the honey badger until eventually it takes it right up to the beehive, and the honey badger breaks it open because the bird can't open the beehive, but the honey badger can. So it breaks it open, and the honey badger takes what it wants, especially the young bees from inside, and then the bird comes in and takes the part that it wants. So they both share the nest. So it's a agreement between the two of them. They both benefit. It's not known if this really happens. It is true that the bird guides people to honey, but it's never been proved scientifically as whether it does it with a honey guide. But it's a very strong belief in Africa. So I thought it was a very interesting story. So that's what I chose for my painting. I've been an artist most of my life. I've always liked drawing, but I never had a chance to do it at school.
Yeah.
So I just done it. I'm self-taught. I just draw on my own. I've always had the interest. But I've been encouraged by other artists around. When I was about 17 or 18, I learned how to draw with a ink pen, doing line drawings, and I did a few of those, and I did watercolors, pencil, but I'd never tried acrylics before until about 4 or 5 years ago. I started painting with acrylics, and I found I loved it very much, and so now I paint with acrylics, either on canvas or board, and I enjoy painting wildlife because I like animals, I like natural scenes. So most of my paintings are representing wild animals that I find around, that I enjoy, and scenery, river scenes, and places that I like. And I enjoy painting very much. It's something that really gives me a lot of pleasure, and it's very relaxing. Well, I think art is something that comes from the heart. It's something that many people are born with the interest in art, and it can be developed through teaching at school, and it can be improved, but the main interest comes from inside of you, and I've always loved art, and it's just something that is in me and something I enjoy, and I think if anybody has that feeling, it should be developed and improved. And whether you do it for a living, you sell paintings, or you work as an artist, it doesn't matter, but it's something that's very enjoyable, and if it's what you like, then you should pursue that interest.
Oh.
This is my pet owl. He was found as a baby.
With the eye.
He'd fallen out of the nest, and he was half blind, so somebody looked after him, or her, and later on they gave it to me, and it's now about 25 years old.
Oh, 25.
It's a very old owl. I started with one pigeon. It fell out of a nest, and so I kept it until it was big, and then it was not used to being wild. It kept coming to the house, so I haven't managed to release it. It thinks it's a human being.